I want to thank you, Snakeskin, for coming in and talking to me about your problems, because I know you've been having a couple of problems lately, and I'd just like you to come and just talk with me about them.
Okay. Well, my coworker and I have talked about this certain episode of My Little Pony: Friendship is Magic twice on two different occasions, and he keeps losing the video footage. Man,
Okay.
I hear non-descriptive Irish or Scottish accents in my sleep, man.
Well, that is
Like,
quite a
like
predicament.
seriously, are they Celtic or Walish? I don't know.
Well, I want to thank you for bringing this to the table, and I may have some advice that can help you. I would recommend, I know this sounds tough, but I would recommend going through a third time and talking about the episode, and once it actually comes out full circle, we might be able, you might be able to move past this and get on with your life.
You think it'll really help?
I do.
Really?
I do. Very
Good.
much so.
Let's fucking do it then.
Yes, we should. I
Ugh.
need to get this frickin' thing off me.
Yeah, that didn't look too bad on you.
Yeah. The
Oh
goddamn
God.
breezies.
If there was ever, people, recording one of these videos isn't as easy as we think, because we're recording this right now on Wednesday the 17th, and this will be coming out in the long future of a few days. You people of yesteryear are going to be wondering what transpired these last two times. Well, shit.
Well, yeah, pretty much. Here's what happened. The first time, it was completely my fault, and I do apologize for that. Because basically, the thing is, I record on my phone. So, if I don't get it transferred over to my computer before I delete it on my phone, then I'm fucked. And this was actually after we recorded Some Pony to Watch Over Me, if I'm not mistaken, when I was
Yeah.
over in North Carolina. Then, the second time we do it, it was going to be very funny because we're also doing this for this cut. But I had it all ready, and it was uploaded for a spare few minutes. For some reason, it was muted at one point, though, but that's not here nor there. So I go to delete one of my backups, one of my video file backups, because it was holding like 200 gigs of stuff I didn't need anymore because I had it in my regular videos folder. And my computer was like, it literally took the note train out of the fuck this shitville, and it was telling me, we're deleting your videos off your normal videos folder on your actual hard drive, along with the one that was on your backup. So yeah, fuck you, computer.
Yeah, clean house.
Mm-hmm.
Can we just skip to the end where we saved, where we're basically just like the episode was all right and we hated Brony Curious's review of it?
Oh dear God, Brony Curious. You call her cheesy gordita. I understand you think it's the least appetizing on the Taco Bell menu, and yet it's still good. But seriously, stop calling her that, because Fluttershy is fucking boss.
It's better than that. Better than that chocolate taco idea they had.
Oh dear God, you
You remember that. But yeah, all right.
And what's even worse is their breakfast menu.
Yeah. Oh my, that thing's gonna flop in like a month.
It's funny. I actually saw an ad where they brought as many people named
Ronald McDonald
over to taste test it. I'm like,
stupid.
gosh.
Alright, so it ain't goddamn easy being motherfucking Breezies. Which is a play on Kermit the Frog saying it ain't easy being green, probably.
Mm-hmm.
That or it ain't easy being cheesy.
But also, I think it might be also a Sesame Street reference to... There was a Sesame Street book called It Ain't Easy Being Big by Big Bird.
Big Bird wrote a novel?
He wrote a children's book, yes.
Yeah! Why did I ever get that shit?
Woo! It was in some sort of doctor's office. By the way, epic Fluttershy episode.
Yeah, no, because, okay, here's what goes down. They have to lead a pack of fairies? They're fairies, right?
Fairy ponies or something?
Well, they've got pony faces.
By the way, Hasbro and DHX, thank you so much for bringing something that was from G3 over into G4 successfully and actually made it good.
Yeah, dude, freaking, all we need now is
applaud you.
All we need now is the sea ponies.
Call upon the sea ponies when you're in distress.
Oh, that's coming in at least season 7, I guarantee.
Or maybe it's part of those season 6 April Fool's spoilers that they forgot to mention.
No, dude. I just thought of an idea. Plot twist. You know those rainbow things we keep saying are the keys? They're not the keys at all. They're sea ponies. and that's their...
Disguised as objects?
Yeah, and that's their plan to take over the world.
Of course.
Of course. If that was the plot, I would shit so many bricks.
It's like, it's like they've jumped the shark completely. It's all over, man.
Game over,
They've
man.
Officially gone awesome.
Oh man,
they've officially gone awesome.
I would shit more bricks than if my personal thoughts correct and Trixie's gonna be the one that gives Twilight her key, but that's for a different thing. So they have to lead the fairies to their home, which is in another dimension, in another part of Equestria. I
don't know. It's never really explained, even though there's a lot of exposition in this episode.
There is, kind of like, well, we could talk about future episodes now because thanks, John. We could, so this one, much like testing 1, 2, 3. A lot of world building in this episode.
Definitely.
Season 4 has done a good. Well, I was gonna say interesting, but yeah, has really done a good job of interesting job of expanding upon the world of Equestria. Because with Season 3's premiere, we kind of have gone to the edge of Equestria. You know, we go to the desert in Season 1. We go to the Icelandic wastelands in Season 3. Wow, God, the Season 3 premiere is so power metal. It's not even fair.
It is.
But
and it's funny because the Brody fight thing, I think, was power metal. If I'm
not
mistaken.
It was super power metal.
Yes.
But anyway, so yeah, the Breezies mythology, while I didn't explain a lot of it, I explained some of it. I'd be interested to know more about them a little bit. But
so, I think we should actually start to get on to the actual episode.
I was just about to start, but our connection cut out.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I'm poor. I got to use AT&T's internet.
Yeah.
I'm poor, says really the guy with the PS4.
Yeah. I feel so bad for you, dude.
Yeah, my dad's worked for the company for 36 years, so, you know, I can't exactly refuse that.
Yeah.
So anyway, yeah, kick us off.
This episode starts off, don't call me by my last name.
Sorry. It just slipped out.
We already called you by your name, so I guess it's fair.
Hey, fuck you, Brian.
So anyway, this episode starts off with Fluttershy.
Just kidding.
It's kind of like a reversal. It's kind of like a reversal with
from Sonic Rainboom.
From Sonic Rainboom, because she's telling them to be quiet with the "You can do it, Breezies." You know, you can do it, Breezies.
You can do it, Breezies. And I'm just like, symbolism.
And I love. Doesn't Fluttershy do a yay at this scene too?
She does an even quieter yay. In the original, she's like yay. In this, she's like yay, and I'm like.
Why must you be so cute, Fluttershy?
God damn it! Why do you keep pussifying me?
You turned someone who got turned into a man by Metal Gear into a pussified man-child.
I grew up playing Metal Gear.
By a horse that is yellow and
I
pink.
grew up playing Metal Gear. I've been to 2 Slayer concerts, but I could still come home and watch almost anything Fluttershy does and just be like, "Aww."
Yeah, pretty much.
The show does things to you, man. Things you don't know.
Yep.
So anyway, long story short, so they got to travel by wind in a giant pack, and then
with this pollen on their backs or whatever.
Yeah.
And apparently, it's like enchanted pollen that they can't find in their world or something like that. That's actually just speculation because we just don't know. You know.
Yeah. So Spike wants to see the thing. So he climbs up on a tree. He was sitting on Pinkie Pie for a bit, but didn't she inflate or something?
No, he asked if he could stand on her, and she's just like, so cute, I may explode. You know, and she's holding her breath. But actually, even before that, Fluttershy's going around, talks to Mr. Cake, and oh my god, even Mr. Cake's bearable in this episode.
Yeah, he for some reason has this weird hatred for Mr. Cake.
The thing is, he's the ugliest fucking thing in the entire show.
What about the Diamond Dogs?
The Diamond Dogs I actually didn't mind, because Rarity fucked them up anyway. There's no proper fuck up to Mr. Cake.
Well, he has 2 kids. That'll keep him up at night.
Okay, I will buy that.
So Spike gets on the branch.
But even still before that, Rarity comes up, pulls off this shawl, and it's like this big, glittery purple.
It is the brightest, it's one of the most.
Do you think? No, go on.
It's one of the most blindingly bright fucking things I have ever seen in my entire life.
Yep. And Fluttershy is like, maybe it's too much accenting or whatever. And it's like, I don't know. I think there was a different word, but I can't remember at the moment, and I'm not going to worry about it right now. But it's like, I guess it could use less pizzazz, but Twilight was saying it was just fine. And then you see Twilight in the background. She's like, wait, what? And then she pulls off another layer, and it's an even brighter white. It's something Sapphire Shores would be proud of.
It's so white, even one of the Klansmen was like, whoa, turn it down, man.
When all the thugs are like, turn up.
Crikey,
anyway.
Let's get crunk. So Spike's on the branch.
No offense to any African Americans, please. We were just joking.
I don't know, dude. You do have blonde hair. And you are from Wisconsin.
Oh, shut it, you.
You are from Wisconsin, dude. You're middle America, man.
Shut up.
I'm from California. Our parking sucks.
But you are also the inspiration for Californication.
Great. So Spike starts jumping up and down on the branch for no real reason, and a stray leaf gets into the path of the Breezies and sidetracks a bunch of Breezies led by the hot-headed Sea Breeze. And Sea Breeze, that's a horse's name, damn it.
But it still works.
On an unrelated note, I would totally name a horse Carrot. I don't know why.
They already have Carrot Top.
No, I mean like an actual horse, like a horse, like a horse you ride.
Carrot, do you want a carrot?
No, dude, you feed it radishes or something. I don't know. So Fluttershy takes them in. The Sea Breeze guy is pissed. By the way, you don't know he's a dude until they address him as a he. because and if you didn't catch that, they really show how he's a dude later. That sounds real weird.
Oh gosh. Yeah. Please
So
ignore that last comment, people.
strike it from the record.
Yep. I already
So
edited that out.
yeah, do it, John. So the Fluttershy takes them into their home, and Seabreeze is like, "We got to get moving. We got to be getting home."
Yeah, it's like this weird, like
Canadian Celtic.
Yeah, it's Celtic, I think.
We gotta get home, don't you know?
Oh yeah, don't you know?
And,
Maybe they were talking to the cows earlier.
But the Seabreeze guy, as you see later in the episode, he's such a dick. I mean,
He is.
They kind of justify it at the end, but you don't know it. You don't know what comes at the end in the beginning, obviously. So it's like, man, what an asshole. So So he's calling the other guys lazy, he's calling them stupid, saying they fail, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, oh, you feel bad for these guys. But then the other Breezies start taking the advantage the fuck out of Fluttershy. She gets them water, makes them food, knits one of them a goddamn sweater.
Like, and then they start, and then when they don't want to leave, I mean, they have a freaking party or whatever with like one of those mini saxophones and everything.
Part of me kind of wished that they played a variation of that song from Star Wars. Like that, and they already have the Wilhelm scream in this show. I mean, holy shit! If they wanted to
do that one thing that the Brony fandom has already done with Spike and the saxophone. But
I was gonna say, holy crap, Darth Vader could totally invade Equestria if they wanted to.
Oh dear God!
Oh!
Well, considering Disney owns Star Wars now,
it'd be like Luna.
And there's a possibility of them getting Hasbro at one point.
Freaking Darth Vader could be like, Princess Luna, you don't know the power of the dark side. Then Princess Luna goes, I am the dark side.
I am the night.
I am Nightmare. Oh my god, I am way too nerdy. So
yeah.
So they do this fucking shit,
But I will
right?
say,
and then
there are a couple interesting things, like just a lot of the background stuff that happens. Like
a lot of that in this episode.
Like when one of the Breezies is going into the birdhouse, you see like a line of 4 birds that they're just like they just kind of tilt a little bit. It's like, the fuck are these people doing here? And then you have like Angel who's trying to get into the couch or the bed or whatever, and he's like, God damn it, I can't do it. But the third thing that made me laugh so hard was when you hear Seabreeze yell something in his native tongue, and it's like, what did he just? Applejack's like, what did he just say? And Fluttershy's like, I'd rather not say. I'm like, oh, he's probably going, death to Equestria, total world domination.
What a domination!
Fuck you.
Oh my god!
It's
like,
gosh, the cockroaches
from Fairly Odd Parents.
Yeah.
Have you noticed how much stuff the Pony Show is getting past the censors? They're like friendlier Animaniacs. I swear to God.
Oh yeah.
Dot would be a mixture between Fluttershy and Pinkie Pie, except more of a dick.
You know what? Maybe eventually they'll have some pony in the hospital. Nurse Redheart will come in and they'll be like, "Hello, Redheart."
Oh my god! Steven Spielberg, please come on to the show.
Yeah. But
so anyway. So yeah, he's super pissed. At one point, he breaks the party and busts up the saxophone, in which I'm like, "Whoa, bro, that's too far, man."
Yeah.
Calm down. So he goes out on his own,
Bro,
So,
like, seriously, do you
really,
need a
bro?
glass of water or something?
Are you gonna be that guy, bro?
Are you gonna be the guy that Jacques is gonna have to kill with his laser eyes?
Are you gonna? Can't get enough of Jontron, man.
Yep.
Oh, snap! I'm gonna get sued by Kansas.
Oh, God.
I like
But
his newer
anyway,
stuff.
I do
Anyway,
too.
Seabreeze goes out, and I just want to say, I know it's a kid's show and everything, so it comes as an obvious, but it is a goddamn miracle that dude didn't die like twice.
I know.
First he gets in a confrontation with a bird or something, right?
No, he actually dodges falling acorns.
Yeah, he dodges acorns, and he does his own shit, and then he comes to bees. My God, bees.
Oh, not the bees! Oh, they're in my eye.
They get nowhere near the inside of his eyes, though.
But anyway, so Fluttershy comes to the rescue, and I mean, these bees are pissed because he falls straight into their hive.
Yeah,
he
he
gets
doesn't
knocked back.
He doesn't even do it with any finesse and style like Winnie the Pooh. He wasn't.
Mm-hmm.
He should have been. He should have pretended to be a rain cloud.
Mm-hmm. But anyway, God, it's reminding me of Rainclaw from Friendship is Witchcraft.
God damn it!
Fuck. Anyway,
Why the hell do they get their own panel?
I know, right? When their parody isn't even that good.
They only have like 7 episodes, and I get they have a lot of views, but a lot of views doesn't mean that good.
Mm-hmm. I mean, look at us. Look at how much work we're having to put into this thing.
Mostly you, but yeah. The hardest thing we have to do is the wait times, and then when we upload, it's like, fuck, we can't do anything on the internet now.
Yep.
I might as well watch Wall-E a few times. So Fluttershy...
The bees come and try to attack. Fluttershy comes to the rescue, and she's like, my friend didn't mean any harm. Maybe you could just leave us?
Bees are like, fuck you!
And then it's like, excuse me? It's like, she it's funny because she's cosplayed twice now in the same season. She's a cosplay enthusiast.
What was the first one?
She dresses as a bee in this episode, and then she dresses as Celestia in testing.
Technically 3 times, because in Season 3, she cosplays as Rainbow Dash in Magic Duel.
Oh my gosh, yes!
Oh my god, she's
a cosplay enthusiast!
She's a cosplayer, she's been a vampire, she's been a model.
What more can we ask for?
Oh, she's been a singer.
She's super freaking adorable.
She's been a professional singer, kind of.
Yeah. To her animal friends, at least.
And let's not forget, she almost single-handedly just beat the shit out of that hurricane and Hurricane Fluttershy. And she told off a giant bull that sounded like Hercule from or Mr. Satan from Dragon Ball Z. Fluttershy could not get more badass.
Yep.
She could kick Rainbow Dash's. She could kick Rainbow Dash's ass if she wanted to.
Yeah, you better recognize.
You know what's funny? I think Rainbow Dash knows that too.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Mortal Pony Combat! Shipping for days. So,
yep.
So when she gets the bee costume on, she's like, does this conjure up any images for you?
And it's like, okay, the R34 community's gonna be all over that.
Surprisingly, I haven't seen any bee on Fluttershy action.
I know.
Not that I didn't look for it, but
no. I know there is some bee stuff, but it's not like anything really in particular.
Bee tentacles.
Oh dear God! Thank God they haven't done that yet.
I just gave someone inspiration.
No.
So,
but I do know that they have had one where like Fluttershy's shaking her ass with that bee suit on or whatever. But that's about it.
To the saxophone music. Bam. So after that, then she gets all up in the beast's face, and she's basically just like, "Fuck off," and they fuck
Yeah.
off. And
It's like,
Seabreeze is,
excuse me, but I have been nothing but nice to you. And if you want to, if you want to deal with him, you're gonna deal with me.
yeah,
Oh shit, bro, too much. We're going back.
dude, Fluttershy is too OP. Please nerf.
Yeah. Once again, you better recognize.
So Seabreeze is like, "Oi, what'd you do that for? I thought you told me about you have to be kind all the time." And then Fluttershy's like, "Well," she basically says, "You just have to find the balance between being stern and kind." And I'm like, "Good one."
Yeah, good moral.
Like this is I said this. Well, you would have heard this if you guys saw one of the other recordings. But I said this episode.
Well, now you can say it now.
This episode's a lot, not a lot, but this episode's a little better if you watch it like a second time. Not so like you could force yourself to like it, but like even if you didn't like the episode, if you watch it a second time, I'm pretty sure you'll notice little things and like because. I personally don't go into an episode dissecting every little thing that's said and everything I've seen. I just watch it and take it in. But this episode has a bit of subtext. Maybe not as much as what was the name of the new Flim Flam episode?
Leap of Faith.
Leap of Faith. Maybe not as subtext as Leap of Faith or Cider Squeezy or something, but it's there. And this is one thing that I'm kind of on. The Breezies can't get back because their numbers are too low.
Actually, before that, one very emotional scene that I do like is that, they have to go back, and Fluttershy basically has to go to the Breezies and say, "You're leaving now," ushers them out, and then she starts, like, crying. I'm like, ouch, that hurts. Because, it really is understandable. Because, really, it is hard to be firm sometimes. Like, really hard to be firm.
Yeah.
But anyway, go on with what you were saying.
So this is one thing that gets me. They can't get back because their numbers are too low. And without a big enough group, they'll all get taken away by the wind. It's like, okay. So Fluttershy and the other 5, they transform into Breezies to help them get there. But here's the thing. 6 Breezies, that's all they needed to withstand the wind. I kind of get it because of how good a flyer Rainbow Dash is, but they've never been Breezies before. They don't know how being Breezy works. So it's like, it's not exact. They don't get there like super easy. There is some strife involved, but eventually they make it back to the Breezy homeworld, which I have a theory. Maybe the portal leads to another part of Equestria, but the portal goes to Ponyville because, well, that's maybe the only place, or maybe that's the best place where they can get the pollen.
That could be.
I think that could work. But
what if it was pollinated by those same bees that tried to attack Seabreeze?
Oh my god! And Seabreeze was like, "Oi, I work with you chaps.
I work with you motherfuckers.
Oi, you want to go, mate? Are you feeling bullied?" What accent am I doing?
You're sounding like what's his name from Star Trek? Chekhov.
No. Watch the old Star Trek with Shatner, damn it. It's the best one. Although we can all agree Starship Enterprise sucked.
Yeah.
So they get back home, and Steven's like, "Oh, it's so good to be home." And I'm like, all right. And first time watching, I've only seen it the one time. I just had, no, I did see it twice, my bad. But, memory's all faulty. But I'm like, yeah, go home, you asshole. But then we find out he's got a wife and kids.
Yep. So
suddenly,
why he was so...
Suddenly you can empathize a bit more about wanting to get home, because if they don't make it home in time, they're stuck there for another year, I think.
Something
Yeah,
like that.
yeah, they're stuck there for a year. So,
And he wanted to
I
see his
feel you on
baby
that.
again, you know?
Yeah, a newborn, not like a little kid, like a newborn. So it's like, I feel you on that, Seabreeze.
I feel you, man. But I will say the two things that I did like about the main six is well, no, more like one really.
Yeah, yeah.
Fluttershy was the only cute one out of the main six as a Breezy. But that's
Rainbow
because she's
Dash just
cute in
looked
anything.
weird.
Rainbow Dash sucked. Twilight was decent. Rarity was decent. Pinky was decent. Applejack, I don't even remember.
Didn't she have on a tiny hat?
I think you're right. Oh dear God. But
Man,
I
she
will
likes
say
Team
where.
Fortress 2 more than I do. It's all about the
Nope.
hats, man. Nope.
Nope.avi. But then but I love Rarity in these couple of scenes because she comes in and she's like, "Oh, where's my sketch pad when I need it?"
Because
I'm
she's
like,
so enthralled.
that is so cute. And with that, higher squeaky voice, it's so fucking adorable.
I just picture like 6 Chipettes with those voices.
Oh, and by the way, we almost forgot to mention it's a key episode.
Yeah, yeah. It's not as forgettable a key episode as like Leap of Faith. But it's a key episode. But this one makes some sense because you see Breeze, like the other people that give the main six their keys, they learn the lesson with them. But I think okay. Cheese Sandwich didn't really learn a lesson. He just kind of explained his story because Cheese was a decent guy. But I think Coco Pamel learned her lesson, quote unquote, the best.
Yeah.
Plus,
she was one of the cutest.
Yeah, because that was like life changer for her, Because fuck Suri Povich or whatever her name is.
Suri Polomare, yep.
Yeah, no, Suri Povich, that's like a tennis player. I don't even watch tennis. God damn it, Mom!
Duh!
Oh, shut up. But anyway, Seabreeze.
At least Mario Golf doesn't do that.
Oh.
Or Mario Tennis.
So Seabreeze, he learns a lesson with Fluttershy, but maybe it's not so much life changing. It's just kind of personality changing wise. But man, I really hope Coco Pamel succeeds. I really hope so too, ended up
she was
about
awesome.
Her character. But anyway, that's basically Breezies.
But the two big things with how everything was set up. In terms of a key episode. The wing was what rainbow-fied. The Seabreeze's wing is what rainbow-fied, and she got the rainbow eyes. And then her key was a flower
that she put in her hair.
But yet, I don't get why it gets bigger when she gets turned back into a pony.
You know why? Magic.
Why? Magic.
Hey, that's how Granny Smith.
Breezies.
That's how Granny Smith can backstroke, apparently.
Yep. So yeah,
I've noticed
being breezy.
I've noticed a few things since we started our reviews. It seems like since what was the episode after Twilight Time?
Well,
anyway, it seems like
Twilight Time.
Well, anyway, it seems
I think it was this episode, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh shit! I think you're right. Okay, so from this episode on, I've noticed something. It seems like the episodes recently have taken a tone down from action, and they're a lot more talky and very world building. Like this one, testing Leap of Faith, kind of where there's not a lot of action, but there's more talking. And also, I noticed something. Didn't we like Flight to the Finish more than Pinky Pride? Because I was rewatching our part of our review for that because I was curious what we thought of it, and I was like, I think we liked that episode more.
No, I think they're very close.
No, wait, I remember why. Because we gave that episode 9.5. We gave Pinky Pride 10s.
You know what, though? Mod Pie actually has a higher score than Pinky Pride, because I could say an 11.5 or whatever.
Yeah, you said it
I
was.
might change that, though.
You said it was awesome-tacular or something.
Yeah, Super Ultra Extreme Awesome Amazing.
Yeah, how the
The
fuck
only
did you
good
remember
line
that?
from Air Duel.
Yeah. I said, how'd you remember that?
I've actually been keeping a score list. And I'm
You
going to be
nerd!
No. For the Season 4 retrospective,
Out of 260
I'm going to be
points.
announcing what our scores were for the episodes and see how the episode fared over.
Out of a score
how
of,
each episode fared and how the season fared overall as a whole.
Out of 260 points, how many did the season score? I get you.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, so overall, I would give this episode. I think I first gave this episode like a 7 or something because it was an all right episode. Nothing too great, but nothing really bad about it. It was like we said though, nothing will be simple ways bad, not simple ways. Three's a Crowd bad. It goes Three's a Crowd, then it goes Power Ponies. Because the more I think about Three's a Crowd, I'm pissed off and disappointed. When the more I think about Power Ponies, I'm just more disappointed.
Yeah, because it could have been so much more.
What would you give this?
I give this episode an 8.5 because it was a decent episode. It wasn't anything amazing about it, but there wasn't a whole lot that was bad about it. You know, so it's kind of like I'm kind of in that ground between. Yeah, it's sort of a mixed bag, but it's not a level 6 or 7 or anything like that. I definitely give this a solid 8.5.
I'm trying to remember what we gave Three's a Crowd. Didn't I give it like a 5?
And I gave it like a 6, I think.
Yeah. Oh, man. Oh, fuck that episode.
Yep.
It did help that I watched it after I got a concussion, too.
Yep.
So I was just like, I'm trying to stay awake, but I don't know if that's from the injury or the episode.
So yeah, that's it from me, John.
That's it from me, Snakeskin94.
And we will talk to you guys later. Peace out, Dragon.
Follow the buzzards.
Warning, the following addendum is stupid and is in no way talking about the episode. This is just going off the long discussion because we both enjoy watching Doctor Who. Side effects may include fanboying, screaming, begging for mercy, laughter, sadness, fear, and boredom.
So, we have the frickin' Doctor and Rose.
Yes.
In a little clip. Oh my gosh. Badgasm moment.
Oh my.
Doctor Who for the win.
I don't even watch Doctor Who regularly, and I get that.
I know.
It's like,
with the 3D glasses and stuff to see the Cybermen. Or the Cyber Ponies.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I just thought of this. They're looking for the Candos pony.
Oh god. Then they need to have pony Daleks so they could be like, so the cyber ponies can be like, you attempt to defeat the cyber ponies with 4 Daleks. No, the pony Daleks could defeat the cyber ponies with 1 Dalek. Seriously, man, the Cybermen versus the Daleks is like one of the best things. That's like the best thing Tennant ever did as Doctor.
And the feels in that finale.
Oh my! No! It's all about the special with the 4th, 5th, and 6th and 7th Doctor.
Yep.
I think that was called Day of the Doctor.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's so funny. You had I don't remember their names. That sucks. But you had.
What about are you talking about the War Doctor and you're talking about Matt Smith and David Tennant?
No.
And at the very end, that special cameo appearance from Tom Baker.
No. That's the one that everyone else watched. I'm talking about the other special. I was wrong. I had the 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th Doctor. The 8th Doctor, who was only the Doctor in a movie, and one of them who was in Lord of the Rings, and the other 2 I don't even know. But they're doing this. But the whole premise of the special is they're trying to get into the BBC to be a part of the 50th anniversary special, and it is one of the funniest. It is one of the funniest things. It is one of the funniest things
I need to
you'll
see
ever
that.
see.
Oh my gosh.
Eccleston, the best Doctor, was going to be in it, but he didn't because the BBC are dicks like that.
Yeah. Or actually, I kind of heard that he didn't want to do it.
Well, unless they got one guy to write it for him, because he's like the only guy he likes.
It's like, damn you, Stephen Moffat!
Something like that. But yeah, so I guess it's safe to say that the Doctor and Derpy have broken up.
Yeah, and I really like that they did this with both Breezies and Flight to the Finish, because with Flight to the Finish, you saw that little snippet of the Doctor and Roseluck, and now you see it here, and it's like, they're making a reference.
But the show's so behind, because they're still in 10th, I think, Doctor.
Yep,
when are we going to get the Matt Smith
Doctor.
pony?
I don't know, but they've already given several different versions of the different Doctors.
Kind of.
And I think
I
they
didn't
had
see...
the sixth. I believe I haven't seen any of the classic series, so I'm kind of going in blind. But I think it's the sixth Doctor that's in the sixth Doctor in Sweet and Elite. That
the
drops
Sixth
his
Doctor,
mallet or
that's
something.
the one that no one likes. I think he's the one
with the
he's...
weird scarf.
Yeah, he had the umbrella, and I think he...
No, it was the mismatch.
Oh wait, no, you're right. He dressed all plaid and stuff. I think this is Tom Baker's Doctor, but I think he was the Doctor that would walk around offering people jelly babies.
Yeah, how about, you know what? It kind of reminds me of a meme that I saw one time where it's like, one does not simply walk into Mordor. Walks into Mordor, offers Sauron a jelly baby.
Oh my god, I never saw it. That is funny.
I know.
But ponies in the show, I haven't seen a William Hartnell Doctor, and I have not seen a buzz cut pony wearing a leather jacket.
Mm-hmm.
That was the cool thing about
Eccleston.
Eccleston.
Get on it, bro!
That was the cool thing about Eccleston. He was a doctor that, he was kind of funny, but he took no shit.
And he didn't even really look like any sort of doctor we saw before.
And now, he was basically like the Daniel Craig solution for James Bond, but for Doctor Who. But when Casino Royale came out in 2006, and Eccleston was Doctor in
2005.
Yeah, so
it kind of worked out.
new head canon. James Bond ripped off Doctor Who.
Say it ain't so.
Say it ain't so.
So yeah, I think we're good with this addendum. What do you think?
Yeah. The point is that Derpy and Doctor are no more, so those fan fictions can stop.
I guess Cloud Kicker is in her life now.
No!
I had to make that reference.
The only good part of any one of those fan fictions is when you show me the first chapter and Cloud Kicker alluded to that her get girl quote is, "We'll bang, okay?" That was the best part.
I know.
I'm sorry, but Cloud Kicker is so unlikable to me. It's like I get it, she's a player, but there's a reason why people don't like. Why people didn't like Joey Tribbiani from Friends.
Mm-hmm.
There's a reason why people don't like player characters, because they're so one-dimensional. And it's like they toss in the drama with that. I read it. They toss in that crap with the love triangle. And
although you need to read more of it, because they do flesh out her character more.
I'm just saying, I've read better Carrot Top stories, and there's only 20 of those.
Have you seen that the stupid Applejack thing from Carrot Top?
Stupid sexy Applejack.
Yeah, that.
Yeah.
Where it's like she gets falls in love with Colgate or something.
No, that's Berry Punch. Yeah, that's Berry Punch that falls in love with Colgate.
I don't know.
Well,
no. I'm talking about in this fanfic specifically.
Oh, in that fanfic. Oh,
yeah,
I don't know.
But it was actually really cool. It was kind of funny because apparently her mother's a lesbian and she doesn't want to be a lesbian either because she hates her mom or something.
Topical.
Really funny. I know, right?
That's like in this one fan fiction where Octavia Vital Scratch adopts Scootaloo. And
what? You need to send that to me. Oh my gosh.
well, there's a sequel, and then there's a story that comes before it, and then there's the current one. He hasn't she hasn't updated in a while, but the whole thing is Scootaloo is like, no, I'm not gonna end up like my mother. She calls Octavia Mama. And mommy, and she calls Vital mom, so that makes sense. Yeah. But anyway, and she's like, I'm not gonna end up like my mother's. I'm not. And then she totally is falling in love with Silver Spoon. But it's one of those stories that it's popular, but it's one of those popular stories where everything is so dragging out, kind of like in University Days, where it's like, well, no, that one actually moves relatively quick, but you know those stories that's like, oh my god, best fan fiction ever, where it's a romance, but they draw it out for so long, they go so back and forth, and it's like, I get it, life is like that, but honestly, life is not that back and forth sometimes.
Yeah. But I think we've really gotten off topic here. We were originally talking about we were originally off topic to begin with, but I think once again, that's it from me, John.
And that's it from me, this guy in the punk rock t-shirt.
Yep, and we will talk to you guys later. Peace out.
Adios.